Welcome into the Citrus TV studio. Today is Wednesday, April 26th, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Jesse Cook with today's top stories. We begin today at Onondaga Community College. ESPN broadcaster and 1990 Syracuse University graduate Beth Mowens spoke to OCC students talking about her career in sports broadcasting. The WAER-FM Hall of Famer shed light on how she made a splash as one of the first prominent women in the sportscasting field. The Syracuse Police Department is looking to solve its staffing issues with next year's budget. The department has asked the city for nearly $57 million in funding and plans to use some of that money to recruit new officers. Syracuse Police Chief Joe Cecili says the department currently has 379 officers but needs to be close to 450. Cecili also expressed concerns about the number of academy graduates. The past class had only 4 people, but Cecili says it can fit up to 38. The department will also put some of the money into their police cadet program. Staying with the SPD, the department and New York State Attorney General's office will host the annual gun buyback program in the city this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Those who turn in a firearm can receive up to $500. Now, all weapons must be unloaded and placed in a clear plastic bag. The buyback will take place at St. Lucy's Food Pantry on Gifford Street. Central New York Representative Brandon Williams says there are at least 2 residents of the region stuck in the African country of Sudan. The husband and wife work for the United Nations, and the congressman's office says they are working to bring them home. Amid rising tensions in Sudan, nations are now requiring those in the country to evacuate. And it's as famous as salt potatoes in central New York. The Onondaga Lake Parkway Bridge was struck again yesterday, but the hit was not typical. This time it was by a State Department of Transportation truck. Authorities say the driver lied to the sheriff's deputies about the accident. Crews were at the bridge to block off a work zone for construction. The state DOT says there was no damage to the infamous bridge. And coming up on the Now, the city of Syracuse has announced new road construction for this summer. Find out which streets will be affected when we come back.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average 4-legged homie and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Welcome back. Syracuse Mayor Ben Walsh says that the city will reconstruct nearly 23 miles of roads and resurface nearly 40 miles this summer. Now drivers will see work being done along roadways like James, West Genesee, and East Fayette Streets. For questions about the repairs, residents can call CityLine. That number is at the bottom of your screen, 315-448-2489. In sports, Syracuse women's lacrosse begins its journey into the postseason. SU matches up with Virginia Tech in the ACC tournament quarterfinals with face-off right about now. The Orange finished the regular season with 2 Tewaaraton finalists and attackers Emma Ward and Megan Tyrell. In fact, Tyrell etched her name into the history books in the regular season finale as SU's all-time points leader. Last time the Cuse met up with the Hokies, it was no contest. Syracuse didn't take any prisoners with an emphatic 16-5 thrashing. Something that has been rather muted in Syracuse, though, has been the weather. Gray skies and clouds have hounded the hill for the past week, but Citrus TV weather anchor Katie Fongvongsa is in the studio to tell us what's on the horizon.
Thanks, Jesse. Well, it's actually going to be really nice outside tomorrow, but right now it's about 51 degrees outside. Mostly cloudy throughout the day, but we saw some peaks of sun here and there, but I felt a little sprinkle in the afternoon, but haven't felt it since. We've got some 7-mile-per-hour winds coming out from the northwest, but looking at our current temperatures, we're sitting around 50 degrees here, kind of the warmest in our region, but down here they've been experiencing some rain throughout the day, and it's been pretty gloomy in Fulton and Rome, but also Pinion and Rochester have been really warm, but tonight it'll be about 33 degrees, and that's all I have for you, Jesse.
Katie, thank you so much, and thanks for a great semester. Good luck in New York in the fall. Coming up on News Live at 6, a project exploring misinformation in media. Citrus TV reporter Brandon Myers will have more on how the data was collected. And that's all the time we have for you today on Citrus TV Now, but make sure to tune back in for the full show in an hour. I'm Jesse Cook. Thank you.